When it comes to buying a motorcycle jacket and spending hundreds of dollars, I know that can be difficult, especially when you're looking for something with great protection and great airflow. I've been looking for something especially in that range because it's hot AF in Georgia. I think I found something that could fit the bill, but let's check it out. Hey gang, full transparency for you here. REVIT did send us this jacket for review and they did not pay us in any way, so all opinions are my own. They're gonna see this the same time as you. Let's get into it. So what need does this jacket fulfill? Well, I live in Georgia and I go internationally to all these different places like Spain, Austria. Patrick and I have even gone to Alabama on a little trip. And this jacket needs to flow a ton of air, and it also needs to protect me from the weather, especially the rain. After all that experience, I have a good grasp on where this jacket excels and where it falls short. So what is this jacket? Well, it's a 2-season riding jacket. You've got a ton of airflow with all this mesh here. Then you've also got the added bonus of that waterproof lining. And the very last best part of it is a sport cut riding jacket. So why do we care? Well, this jacket is so versatile in providing comfort and protection. It has a waterproof liner that I can throw on in the event if it's raining here in Georgia, or as we know, summer gets really hot, I can pull that out and I have a ton of airflow from the mesh. So let's talk about price. Well, it's $299, and while I think that's a fair price, I've been riding this jacket for 2 months now, and I've got my nitpicks here and there, but we're going to talk about that throughout this video. Let's hop on the bike and I'll tell you all about it. So we're out on the MT10. Let's give a little context of how I'm sitting on a bike in the platform. So we're on a naked and I'm sitting straight up. We're going to talk about this jacket, how it feels sitting on my body. So how this jacket feels sitting on me is the arms are really movable. I got enough space in my arms, enough stretch moving around. I don't feel like it's very tight on them at all. I am kind of a bit broad-shouldered, so I always keep that in mind when I'm looking at a jacket. Actually, I do have enough room in my shoulders, and in my back it feels actually not so very tight at all. I get a little bit of tightness when I'm moving around, but nothing unbearable. It's actually pretty nice. As far as coming down to my waist, it goes down to my belt. I don't feel like I have a problem, especially with the belt loops down there. It keeps the jacket in place. As far as my chest goes, again, we come back to that. I'm broad-shouldered, so I can potentially wear out some things space-wise. But again, moving my arms around, I do have the space. I don't feel like it's pulling too hard one way or the other. So far, pretty solid. So for all of my adjustments in this jacket, I have just a few, nothing too wild. We have them at the cuffs of the jacket, and then also I have it in my waist if I'm a little bit of a thicker boy. I'm around like 207 to 210. I fluctuate between there, so it's nice to have that flexibility of I can let this jacket out some, or I can taper it in. So that those 2 points are probably my main concerns here, especially like sitting down in this. Your stomach's going to be pushing out and you don't think about it. You want that flex. You don't want it to feel super tight on you. And as far as the adjustability in the cuff, one thing that's I find is really nice is, let's say it's a hot summer day. It's Georgia. It's always hot here, it seems, in the summer. The fact that I can, adjust these cuffs to open up and let the air come in and rush through my arms. So that is a nice little benefit. In terms of the adjustability back at the cuff, remember how I talked about I really wanted something that was a zipper there. That would have really helped for something on the fly. If you want to just rip it open real quick and then zip it closed, that way you can do that. You know, with these, you kind of have to finagle them a certain kind of way and take a few seconds longer just to adjust that cuff. So it would have been nice to have the zipper there, but going further up my arm, I do have a bicep button, so if my arm is a little bit on the smaller side, I can just snip it down to the tighter button. But right now I have it on that first one. Nice little benefit too there. So airflow, it's Georgia, it's hot. I think it's probably somewhere in the 90s, and I am sweating because it sucks. It's 102 actually, and it's very hot. But when I am moving in this jacket, I feel it all throughout my chest, all throughout my belly. It is flowy. And the best thing of that is I can feel myself cooling down right now, even though I'm going 40 miles an hour in traffic. And it's so much nicer to be moving in this. Huge point that, you know, REV'IT did with this was airflow coming out to my back. You know, obviously I have that back protector back there, but I still feel like air is being sucked out moving forward. And then also I've got my arms, they have venting on the inside of them, so I can feel the air coming through there and cooling my arms down, cooling the armpits down, because nobody likes a stinky boy. So what do I like about this jacket? The three things that I really do like about this jacket are, one has to do with styling, but also protection. And I think REV'IT did a really good job with blacking out this armor in my shoulders and really like making it blend in and look very slim and, you know, classy. Everybody wants something that looks sporty and good and clean, and it just doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. So that's one of the things. And then the other I would love to say is something that not a lot of people think about, or not a lot of people do, but they do something of the other instead, is the belt loops back here inside the jacket. They're elastic, and they, you know, they stretch and move with me as I move up and down. So I like that instead of a zipper. I think it's just a nice little piece for my taste. And then I really love these pockets on how deep they are. I can fit, you know, anything I want in them. I fit my phone, my wallet, my keys. I can fit plenty of stuff in those pockets. However, the one bad thing, and it's a double-edged sword with these pockets, is that these pockets, the zipper is oddly high, and I'm not used to that. You know, coming and riding other different jackets, you got a little bit of a lower area for where your zipper is. But, you know, it just takes some getting used to. You know, different jackets have different styles, and this is just one of those things, is what am I going to wear and what am I used to? But the one thing is, yeah, the zipper is kind of high, but it does have these tassels to kind of help mitigate that, how high they are. So one thing I'll mention is this collar. This collar I wish would, in the open position of the jacket, I wish it would snap back. That way it's just kind of out of the way and not flapping around, and just kind of tucked away and nice and neat. I don't personally like things tight around my neck. I never have. That's why I rarely wear ties, or if I do, they have a little neck extender, so I don't feel like that tight pressure. But yeah, I think they could have done a little something just to tuck away that little belt, or that little strap right here. It would have been nice. So with all those things being said, with how breathable it is, with how these pockets are deep, even though I want to, you know, nitpick about the cuffs and how much of a pain it can be to readjust, I think this is a pretty solid jacket. I've been in it for 2 months now. You know, I've been in this really, really hot weather, and I gotta say, the air moving through this jacket, cooling me off, it really makes a solid case for a summer jacket. Even in spring, like, I could wear this all round. If I wanted to wear it year round, I could even put some layers under here. I do have some space, even though this is that sport cut. And let's talk about these gloves real quick. The Ritmos, really nice. Some TPU here in the hand. They're full leather. They've got some venting mesh in the fingers. Pretty solid, actually. If you guys want to check out this gear, the boys are going to drop an affiliate link down below. Check it out. And it helps the boys. It helps us. And it gets more content to you that you want to see. Outro crew, my boys, my friends, my gang, my family.
Family, 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 family.
Do you guys want to see some other colors outside of this, or do you dig in the black and the white? You like the Power Ranger outfit? Like, tell me what's up. Love y'all. Peace. We'll see you in the next one. This has been Dooley from the Chaseontwowheels channel. I love you. Good time. Bye bye.